Right, so it's that time of year at last. I got the bike all loaded up, it's heavy. I'm heading to Thorntons Holt, which I've been waiting for. I'm not going to deny my emotions are kind of a bit all over the place. I've got that kind of feeling of loneliness, I don't know what it is. But I've got a few things planned to do. So I'm just going to go the easy way this time. Because it was way back a couple of years ago, I tried going a longer route and it was a struggle. Anyway, a couple of years ago, you know, I was really unsure about life. I was like unemployed. I'd lost my job, and you know, there was like all these bloody COVID lockdowns and crap. But I managed to go a couple of years ago, and I wasn't sure if that might be the last time ever. But you know, today we're going. I'm on the Trek 520, even though I may put it for sale on eBay after this trip. It's a good bike, but it's kind of, the size isn't right for me. That's quite kind of why I did the Genesis bike I've got is like a much better size. I've got quite a lot of kit, so I'm not going to talk too much like I did on the last video. So I'll just get going and catch you later. So I'm taking the route I did on the first Thorntons Holt trip. There's a railway line. I think I want to go down here. It kind of looks different. Now I'm already having problems with the GoPro. It's getting very, very common, and I'm thinking about trying to charge it with a solar panel. I don't know how well it'll work. I'm not even sure I can mount the solar panel on the bike. Possibly could. Right, you should know this place by now. It's Beeston Marina. Oh, this isn't working either. This power bank should be charged. It doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't seem to be working. It has got power and it's just not charging the GoPro. And what I've heard from Ian, I mean, so I've got ideas what I want to do, but we'll have to see what happens. Ian, I should be meeting Ian, so we'll see what ends up happening. He's probably going to do a wild camp on his own, so I'll bring you back later. We're over the Beeston Nottingham Canal, and I'm going to go that way. because it's, well, nice and easy. So let's get going. By the way, the power bank does work. It just took some time for it to kind of start charging. And I haven't got the pedal cell on me, but I've got 2 power banks and a solar panel. Hopefully I'll be able to use the solar panel. Very lovely on this canal, as you can see behind me. I just need to check my map. I'm taking a detour for a change, because I very rarely get time to go cycling these days, so I'll bring you back soon. Some people might remember this route in Nottingham, Birdcage Walk. A nice like place to come, just add on to a ride, do a loop round Nottingham. So there's a tram line. Like this place with a triangle, sort of lantern area. I'm gonna have a ride through it. I can't say a cycling auditing. There's a channel called PJ Audits that I've been watching a lot of. I think he's great. There's one of the staff line buildings. I actually got my job through them. There's another building there. There's quite some impressive industrial areas here. And I know I said I wouldn't film too much talking. I just fancy showing you something different. Yeah, there was a big building somewhere. I think this might be it, like a glass front. There it is. Now there's cycle lanes all around here, so we're good. Now we will actually come out near the River Trent, the usual route what we take. You're about to see a tram go past. I think there's a bit more of an industrial estate down here. There's a fountain over it. I don't know what building that is. Right, so it's a bit later. We're at home Pier Point. Not been here for ages, so I'm gonna have one ride round that way and then we're heading off to the campsite. I know there's been maybe a couple of changes there. The old toilet block from, like, you know, well, decades ago has now finally been converted into a posh cafe. So hopefully we'll be able to have a look in there. So I'm going to ride up here and we'll see you at the entrance to the campsite. Right, we've arrived at Thorntons Holt. Seems very quiet apart from the road noise. So we're going to see if like find the reception. I wonder if they've stopped using the old reception. Oh, the sun is out now, so we should be able to use a solar panel as soon as I'm set up. And there is a warden on this campsite. And I've normally got a caravan at this end. That's the cottage. There's just say somebody who, I don't know if they're subscribed to this new channel, but they were subscribed to the old channel. Actually tried to come in here and camp without paying, but the warden noticed him and kicked him out. So you can't come in here for free. I have paid, I booked it quite some time ago. Anyway, there's all the chickens there. Anyway, well, I've got my welcome pack. There's chickens about. And we'll come have a look at this new building at some point. So we'll get over to the pitch and hopefully there's no one else there, as I like to be on my own, and we'll get set up. Well, it's pretty quiet and empty for the summer, but I know this site can get absolutely packed some of the time. There's one weird looking tent. I've never ever seen that tent before, and I watch a lot of camping channels and stuff. So yeah, we're at 15 where I was last time. I might not have a tent not as close to this as I've done before, because I remember, I think it was last night, the last time I camped here, I could hear, that was a public footpath. I mean, I've walked along it myself, but I remember there were people walking along there. I could hear them, and it was kind of freaking me out. Anyway, I've got no stand on this bike, so, and I want to. I'm just gonna get the tent up. I'm not gonna film it. Then I can get all my stuff out and lay the bike down. Right, so we've got our MSR Hubber Tour one-person tent up. It normally takes a bit of adjusting. I've got most of the guy lines in just to keep it tight. It's a little bit windy. I mean, I don't think I've used this tent since last time I came here. I don't know if I've even put it up anywhere. The inside should already be in place. Oh, beauty. So let's go in. He's got, oh, Yeah, the inside is, you know, connected, but you can take it out. And I brought my sit mat because I tend to like kneel on the ground a lot. Wow. I mean, how long's it been? Like 4 years or something since I used it. There's still little bits of like down and stuff. Probably out my cheap down jacket. Now, I'm going to get most of the stuff into the tent. And I should better get the bike in. I might give it a try, but I did bring a lock. Not the best thing in the world, but I brought one. And I've got the bike cover. So we'll start getting stuff in. I mean, I brought this tent because, you know, when you're doing a bit of luxury camping, it's nice to have the extra space. Anyway, I'll bring you back in a bit. Right, so I'm going to lock the bike up there, probably, yeah, lock it round the tent pole, but I will put the cover on it. It's always a risk. I mean, I think she's Canadian. There's a Canadian woman I watch, and she was at a campsite and she got woke up at night. Someone trying to nick her bike, but they didn't get away with it. Now this is a good thing about how big this tent is, because yeah, I've got all the gear. And it's not even in my sleeping area. I will sort this out later. I mean, I've got loads of stuff to use as a light in there somewhere. Want to get out. Bottles, drink I got earlier. Three o'clock. And I'm just going to chill out for a while. I'll probably go to the toilet and freshen up a bit. But I'm going to get this bike covered up. You can see onto that footpath and see up onto the railway embankment. There's lots of ballast there still. Right, that's good as I can do. Right, we've got the good thing about proper campsite camping is we've got a tap up there. I'm going to go for, oh damn, I need that flipping welcome pack. Well, I probably don't, but I'll take it with me anyway. I've had a bit of a cough recently. I don't know whether it's just allergies. I mean, it could be from COVID. But, oh well. If it is, it is. I don't feel that bad. There's a few people in motorhomes here. So we'll just go for a walk about. I won't bore you with it. Well, I've been to the toilet and they've like sort of made this area into a garden. There's still loads of chickens. I've never seen an old tractor before. It seems like the actual calf isn't open. It doesn't seem to have much long opening hours. Anyway, I've got a food-wise. I've got a bit of food. But not enough for like 3 days, so I will have to walk to a shop. I think the first time I camped here, I was on one of these pitches. Yeah, it's nice having the trees there. And well, we can go in there later. You know, obviously you know that was a railway line. You can see the wall there. And there's like, actually like an old power box on the wall. And that's probably literally the only thing left of a railway infrastructure. You probably remember on other videos, up at the country park there's some railway lines still down. And up at the Nottingham end there's the viaduct is still there, but I think that's unlikely to ever go. It's connected to the viaduct for the active line. Well, I'm just thinking what I can do, because I haven't, well, it would be nice to have a cup of tea. Yeah, I'm really glad I bought this sit mat. I bought a can of the Ukrainian lager. I've got loads of that. I couldn't bring it all. Yeah, I'm planning. I think it was last year when no, the year before. Because last year I lost my job. I was unemployed. I was signing on the dole. And you basically can't have a damn holiday because they can mess you about if they find out. So I didn't go, but I can still remember the last time when I used the Vango Banshee 200. Yeah, I know. I can't remember. I think I've got them dated on YouTube, so I should be able to find out. Anyway, I've got a lot of stuff here, so I need to sort it out. Find what I kind of really need out. Well, I might just get the bed set up and anything out what I need. Right, I was just trying out the solar panel. It was actually working. It's nice bright sunshine, but the sun's behind the trees a bit, so it's not perfect. I'm going to plug the GoPro into the small power bank and go for a walk. Probably see what I can get in the shop. Well, it's nice and peaceful, but there's someone's dog barking. And that'd be awful if it's barking at night. In fact, I should probably go and complain. Anyway, it's a shame the cafe doesn't have long opening hours. Right, so we're going to see if we can get a drink or something in the shop. Look, I was mentioning these trees, how nice they look. And this piece of land actually used to be a wood. That's where the name Thorntons Holt came from. Because if you look on the old maps, it shows on the map. Electric hookups, something I don't have, but I've seen someone on YouTube who bicycle tours who has had an electric hookup cable with him. It's kind of nuts to watch, but there's a guy called, just call him Patrick Halibut or Falibut. I just noticed an old woman. She's like appeared from nowhere. She's walking a dog. Couldn't see her. So here's one of the mates. Well, I may have said earlier I will need to go to a shop. I knew I would, so I bought this fold-up rucksack. Because I'll most likely be meeting him for a bike ride. I'm guessing it'll be out towards Newark. He'll be I think he's gonna wild camp. Obviously he'll be wild camping on his own. I'll be coming back here, as I've got the luxury of a, well, luxury facilities, toilet, showers, flipping water, you know, I can just get water out of tap. Yeah, I do like wild camping, but this is nice. Anyway, I'm thinking, you know, I could do with some food, so I'm thinking about going to the carvery to see if I can have some food without needing to book a table. Guess I can, but I'm going to put my trousers on, but you're not going to see that. Right, so we're on our way out. This is now a car park. I'm sure this used to be like a private area. I don't know if the swimming pool's open. It might be nice to have a swim in this heat. I should try and film everything, so people who might be interested in coming to this campsite can see what things are like. Anyway, I'm going to go over to Carver and see if we can have some food. If I don't see why not, but if not, I've got some usual pot noodle, etc. They've blocked this off, which is kind of irritating. So there's a Stonehouse Pizza and Carvery. We came around the second time I came to Thorntons Holt. So we'll see whether we can have anything. I like their turkey and chips again. Right, so that meal was nice. There's some kind of a, I think it's a park and ride or something here. Pocket park and ride. I wonder what, I'm just looking at them trees at the back. Kind of like, it might be something you could stealth camp. Now I'm gonna walk back. I got told they serve chips, but not part of the carvery. So that is a Cotgrave colliery branch line, or was. And you'll have seen me and Ian riding along that on a few videos. I'm just going to have a walk down this footpath to show you if I'm not shooting it before. I do want to walk to Cockgrave one evening. Might be tomorrow or the next day. And if I block that ramp, that access up, I need to find another way of... I want to get up here quickly. There's that concrete wall. It's kind of a strange pattern. I'll see if I can see that electric box. Or has it been removed? I can see a wire. Maybe it's gone. No, there it is. I didn't even be able to see him because there's two like boxes with wires coming down from the top, going into them, and there's wires going. There's like. Well, they're either going down into the ground or there's connectors on the bottom. It's got to be something to do with it being used to be a railway line. What else would it be? I can see that. Well, there is actually a footpath up there. I've been through there before and out the other side. I might just see if there's a way up. This is a public footpath, so no one can see what I'm doing. And as for this video, I've no idea how long it'll be. I might put it into multiple parts. It looks like you should be able to see my tent through there. There's my tent. Now I just want to see if there's a way to get up on this branch line so I don't have to go around some stupid long way. That looks possible. Yeah, and that goes up through like someone's horse farm or something. There's a cricket club up there. Yeah, so if I go to Cockgrave, I'll go up there. Oh wait, I'm going back. I'm not going to climb over the fence because I don't want to like damage that side of the fence. So I'm going to go back now. Right, I'm back in the tent. Right, take two. Right, I'm back in the tent. That was a nice carver. I think I'll go back, try and get some chips tomorrow. I just noticed you get the old usual flies in the tent. I think there's like mosquitoes in there. That's why I've left that sealed up. Right, I'll probably wait a while and go for a shower. I've paid for it. I'm gonna make the most of it. I'm thinking what else I could do. Yeah, I normally sleep in the day, so I'm gonna be tired. I'm trying to resist falling asleep so I can sleep at night, hopefully. Yeah, I'm glad I brought this bigger tent. I was going to bring a different one that I had for quite some time. Ooh. But I'll have to use it another time. I might take it on a wild camp. I know somewhere I've been with Ian where I think you could get away with putting quite a large tent up, as long as you know, put the tent up kind of before it gets dark and pack it away when the sun's coming up. Now I'm just going to chill out and then go for a shower. Right, so I just had a shower, which is lovely to be able to have a shower. So I'm just going to go back to the tent and chill out. There's not a great deal I can do, but I did put some films on my Kindle. I've got a new Kindle, and I'm not sure if the battery lasts as long as the battery on the old Kindle, but the old Kindle was so old it was becoming faulty. It kept on like deleting books and other settings. Whereas I'm just back in the tent. Yeah, I'm gonna get the rest of my sleeping stuff ready. I might just like read a book for a while. Yes, one thing about this tent is like this bit single skin, but it's still got this on the door, so you can have a bit of extra airflow. Anyway, I'll get my bed stuff ready. Right, it's a lot later. I've been getting a bit bored because there's nothing to really do. I've had a can of lager. That makes a nice scene. This field but gets long grass in it. Oh, so I thought about like bivvying in there. I'm gonna go back to the tent soon and watch a film, and hopefully get some sleep. Right, good morning. It's starting to get light, so I'm going to get up and have a first breakfast, porridge and a cup of tea. Then I'll probably go for a walk, and I'll come back and probably go to the cafe, and later I should be meeting Ian. There's the sun coming up. The birds are singing. So I'll walk to the toilets, come back in, get the first breakfast done. Right, so I'm just near the toilets. It's like a washing up area. I'm just having a look around. Oh, can you see him up there? Can't really zoom in, but interesting. Right, I got the water boiling. I'm not having it up too high because I need to keep the noise down. Right, once I've had this breakfast, I'm gonna go up on that disused railway line, walk up that way, I'm gonna try and get on a bit what's sealed off and see if there's any relics left. Well, the sun is really coming up. I'm going to tuck into my breakfast and coffee. Right, so I'm up on the disused railway line. There's that long grass field down there. Fancy bivvying in there. I've not walked down it for ages, but I've cycled it many times. Because me and Ian have done quite a lot of adventures and used this route. See out towards Nottingham. Now what I'm going to do, or I'm going to try to do, is get up, I may separate this from the main video because I wanted to make the main video kind of suitable for all ages, and what I'm going to try to do could be, well, let's say it's not really a good thing. I shouldn't be encourage anyone else to try it. That's if it's successful, as it may be a failure yet. Look out there. Oh wait. There's little power banks on its last light. I'm trying to keep the GoPro charged. And I've got the other. I really need to try and charge just one back up with a solar panel, but I mean, these fields down here. I bet Ian could find some of the bivvy down there. Anyway, I'll bring you back soon and see what happens. This might be a failure. I don't want to get seen trying to access where I'm going to try and go. So I'm up on kind of where I wanted to get. It wasn't easy. I'm not going to go any further. There's someone's land down there. I thought someone's been up here before. And you can see what someone has. And I've seen this graffiti in various places at Elmo. I can hear someone making noises. Now I wanted to get on the other side because the railway line splits, but God, it looks like it's going to be some work. I mean, look at it. To get back that way. I don't think it can be done. I mean, if I could get down there, I might be able to get up. I think that's just going to be overgrown too much. So I'm going to head back. It's extremely difficult. Well, I'm on my way back down because I think it's just not happening. I noticed some like kind of railway bits and pieces here. What have been chucked down the bank. They look dead old. I don't know if there's another way of getting up there, but I really wanted to get on the line that splits off the other way. Right, I've been back at the tent a while. The sun's kind of out a bit. So I've got the solar panel charging a little power bank. I see they've let the chickens out. I see them running around. I'm gonna go over to the cafe later soon, see what it's like. I saw like one of the really massive chickens, like the rooster. There's a couple of them. Cock-a-doodle deer. I saw the big one over here. It's definitely making some noise. I've been up flipping ages. There he is. He's a big one, he is. Right. Right, I've been in the cafe and had a coffee. There's all big one. Look at these little ones. Never seen them before. Look at the little one. Right, I've got pretty much nothing to do for a while now. I'm meeting Ian later, so I want to save my energy. So I probably won't film it till later. Right, so it's probably hours later from the last time I spoke to you. I met up with Ian and we had a pretty good, interesting bike ride. Went to the Cafe Velo Verde, which is good. Now just been Ian's like riding back home, but he's gonna do a wild camp somewhere. And I'm actually feeling kind of lonely. Even though I spend most of the time on my own. I need to find someone to, you know, come with me on one of these camps. Maybe next time. Well, there seems to be less and less people in now, but yeah, I think maybe next year I'd need to go somewhere different. I mean, there's nowhere to go and get some delicious fast food. I mean, if you had a car, you could go somewhere, but I mean, I could walk to Cotgrave, but I don't want to get all kind of sweaty again before I go to bed. I was thinking, if any parents are watching this video, deciding if you want to come here with your kids, then I recommend it. It's the reason I come here, because I remember being brought here when I was a kid. You know, giving your kids these memories, what they'll keep. You know, it's important. It's important. It is. So I'm trying to think how long ago. I mean, it was in the like 90s. Came here with my parents. I still remember stuff. Anyway, I'm just gonna go into the toilets. I've just been in the toilets and there's a vending machine in there. You know, I decided to fancy a Yorkie. £1 each. I put £1 in, put the number in, and 2 fell out. So 2 for the price of 1. And I've actually had that happen before. It happened, well, on a drinks machine in Butlins Funcoast World. I was with a different Ian, someone I know called Ian Cook. And I decided to buy a drink, and somehow 2 came out of the machine. Don't know how it happened, but anyway, I'm a little bit bored. I mean, tomorrow I think I will go to walk to Cockgrave. Right, is that? I've literally just got out of bed. I don't know what time it is because I haven't even turned my phone on yet. So it's Thursday morning, my last day. I'm heading off to the toilets. And today I think we're going to do some more walking. I'm just looking on Strava to see where Ian got to. He obviously got somewhere. Everyone else is still in bed. That's why I'm keeping my voice down. It's like, obviously some of the chickens didn't get put away. And they're flipping, no, on the flipping table. Right, off into the toilet. Just showing people what the men's bathroom is like. There's nobody in here, so... Anyway, I'll catch you in a minute. Tired. You know, I slept quite a lot. I'm going back to the tent to put my phone on charge. I'll probably make a coffee. I haven't really got any breakfast. I've got like a Mars bar for breakfast. Anyway, I think we'll walk to Cockgrave today. That'll be good. What, so we've got the the kettle on. Got the coffee in, and I got crisps and a Mars bar for breakfast. But I'll get something else later. And I can't remember if it was probably on the video. I went in the cafe yesterday. And it's really great what they've done in there. It's got like a really good style to it, but... And I had a coffee. But I have to say it was a bit disappointing what there was... Like, literally no food I could have. I mean, there was a couple of cakes left, and I had a cake, but I'm hoping in the future they can, if they see this, they can improve things by making sure there's more food. Well, I did meet up with Ian yesterday. We went to Cafe Vilo Verde and had some food there. The pigeon over there coming for a nose. Anyway, according to the weather app, it's might actually start raining soon, but probably not for long. Anyway, I'll come back soon. And I've sat on my sit mat, which I think is a really good piece of kit. Right, so I decided I'm going to walk to Cotgrave earlier than, I'm just getting kind of bored, and I know the co-op's already open. So we'll go round and get up on the trail. We'll head up, go have a look around the country park. And last time I went that way, it rained, but I don't know if it'll rain today, but I've got my rain gear in my rucksack. Well, so we've come along the trail and we're up basically at the country park. Here's where some remainders of railway tracks are. Yeah, there's a lot of like woodland paths there, so I might just take this one at random. Well, as I come out near the lock, what me and Ian stop at very often. And it's quite deep. I can see fish in there, some quite big ones. I think I'm going to go back in that side of the country park. I'm going to try and retrace a route I took last time. So I decided to walk to the other side, a different route. There's like signs saying private and that, but you probably, I don't know, I'm guessing it only means for like the fishing. Because there's a lake there what people fish at. According to Pocket Earth, there should be I thought there was a path through the woods. So it's been a nice trail through these woods. It's nice to be able to get, just be out doing something, because I literally get no time these days. It's nice to be able to make some memories. Wow, I mean, I knew there were like various paths. I mean, I'll just have a look on the map where they all go, because I really want to head sort of back towards the Grantham Canal. There's a bench over here. I'll have a sit down for a couple of minutes. I'm guessing this hill was all part of the colliery. Right, so we're leaving that part of the country park behind. There's a new housing estate over there, built on part of the colliery. And I'm guessing the shaft will be under there somewhere, but you know what these housing developers are like. Well, you've probably seen this before. I may have showed it on a previous video. There was a video where I went down to there's some shelters down there. I showed them. A lot of nice woods. And we're back on the Grantham Canal. Right, so I've retraced pretty much where I came last time. I might scan that. Remember last time I walked down there, I think I was talking to someone on the phone. Because I remember it rained, there was a rainbow. Big double rainbow across there. And we're going to go down into the town and we'll find the shops. Right, so I'm at the shopping place. There's a lot of people around. I've been in that co-op and got some much needed supplies. There's quite a few shops. There's a Heron, there's a Chippy, and there's a sandwich place down here. I think we're going to go and have a look what they've got. Well, so I went in that kind of cake and sandwich shop and got a big sausage roll and a cake. Right, so I had my sausage roll and cake, and I've got like an extra sandwich, some Scotch eggs and stuff I got in the co-op. Really nice here, that's why I wanted to come back here. I think I'm heading the same way, because I remember coming up the steps. Yeah, there's lots of places you could do a variety of types of wild camping here. People keep asking for hammock camping, but not really into that. But there's places here I think I could manage it. Anyway, I just sat on a bench because I do feel a bit tired. And I got them more crisps. Got that for breakfast tomorrow. There's extra sandwich, sausage rolls, Scotch eggs. Energy drink if I want it. And I'm going to have this. I had one of these the other day. It doesn't taste that much different to normal Coke, but it's kind of nice. And I'll see you in a bit. Well, I think I've gone a different way, but it doesn't matter. This is nice. You probably can't see it, but the power station's over there. And you can see Nottingham over that way. Here loads of woods and long grass, flowers. There's a bench up there on like the highest part. I don't know how long this video will end up. I may even split it into parts, so if you've watched this far, let us know in the comments. I know it's kind of windy, so you can hear me. Benches in it, yes, it's have a sit on the bench. It's a really flipping good view. I can see why there's a bench there. You can see, you can like see where flipping covered and coloury, well, sort of area and everything up here. It's immense up here. Worth coming up here. If you can hear me still, it's quite windy. There's paths everywhere around here. Anyway, I'm gonna walk back to the campsite, probably have a coffee in the cafe, and I'm probably just gonna chill out till later on. I've been getting kind of bored a bit because there's nothing really to do, but I'm really glad I came on this walk. It's flipping awesome out here. I mean, there are places like this where I live, but they're not as good. And when you've seen them like hundreds of times, it kind of just ain't quite the same. I'll carry on this way. So I'll bring you back at the campsite and we'll have a look in the cafe. As I come down that hill, I looked on the map and noticed this nature trail. So I might have been along there before, but it sounds kind of interesting. What are these? Let me know in the comments. I'm sure Ian would know. Yeah, I think I've been down here, but because I remember this ditch or brook or whatever you want to call it. Now, as I said, I'll bring you back at the campsite. Well, I just had a coffee Had a look around the calf, took some photos. The photos will probably be on Instagram, and I'll probably do the usual photo slide show video. I noticed there's some aerial photos of his campsite in the calf, and there's like 3 of them are like dead old, so you can see how it flipping looked. Which is quite fascinating. Well, I'm probably not gonna film anything till later. There's not really, I need a bit of a rest after walking. So I'll bring you back later. I'll probably go for another carvery and a pint of Doom Bar. So we'll see you later. Right, so I'm back. I haven't filmed anything for ages. I can't remember what I last said to you. I had a walk earlier. Went to the pub for a pint. I'm going back for some food and another drink. Some people in a van have set up on the pitch next to me, so I've been keeping quiet. Anyway, it's my last night tonight. I'll be packing up early in the morning. It's been a good stay. I've done most of what I wanted to do. So I'll see you later. Well, I'm going back to the campsite. I had a lovely fish, chips and peas. And a pint of ale. And I feel a bit pissed now, but I'm just gonna go and do more relaxing. Right, so last night I've just been watching a film on my Kindle. So I'm going to go to the toilet and get off to bed. I'll be up early to pack up. Good morning. It's time to get up. I'm going to go to the toilet and start packing up. I've slept quite a lot. Yeah, it's been a good little holiday. I'll just sit down a minute. Well, I'm going to pack up pretty quickly and quietly as I can, because I've got people nearby. So then I'll be getting going. Right, so I'm all packed up. I just need to put the rubbish in the bag and take it to the bin, and then secure the bags on properly and get going. Right, just going to the toilet one last time and then we'll be off. It's been a good few days off work. As usual, I don't know what the future holds. So I don't know if I'll be back here next year. We'll just see what happens. If you've watched all the way through the video, as I'm sure most people won't have, then well done, you're a star. You're a true fan. So we'll see you on whatever comes next. Thanks for watching. Right, a quick bonus clip. I stopped for a quick bite to eat at the nature reserve and oh dear, flipping surrounded by them. Completely surrounded. I can see like one duck. There's no swans here, but I can see some on the water over there. Anyway, see you on the next video.